Good morning, Pipers. Hope you're all well. Very good. The sun's shining. I think we're in for a bit of a early spring, sort of like next week and a half. Looks good on forecast, so that's good. Might even get grass cut if it dries out a bit. First cut at season, we shall see. Been a bit quiet at the day job again, so that's why I've got some more pipes to show you. So been busy doing that, which is nice, and watching watching TV in between. Bit of pipe making, bit of a smoke, bit of TV, bit of pipe making, bit of smoke, repeat. So yeah, I do get some done though. So with a few to show you today. I've just opened a new blend to me. I just finished up. What did I finish up? I just finished up an Oriental, which was, can't remember the name of it. So obviously I wanted to replace it with another Oriental, and I found this one, Oriental Silk, which Talking Tommy had recommended me a few years ago, because I'd had the Orion Zado, which is like Oriental, Virginia, and a touch of Perique, and I think this has got more Perique. Taste had more Perique in it anyway. It's quite spicy. That plumminess as well from Perique. Definite sourness from Orientals and sweetness from Virginias. It's good, as it's. I mean, literally not had much. So early days, but it's. Is there a day on that? Maybe a day on that. So I put my glasses on. No, they're in, but I reckon it's about a year old anyway. So it's probably had a little bit of time to settle down, and a bit more time in jar will probably help as well. But yeah, it's pretty punchy. It's nice breakfast smoke to get the day going. Don't know what it's going to be like nicotine wise. Can't imagine it's going to be out to weather. So yeah, and I'm smoking it in my bent billiard with I think that's a bronze ring and Eldridge jade marble, jade marble, one or other, which is it's semi-translucent. It's lovely material. That were natural, but as you can see with smoking it, it's darkened up lovely. Kind of a nice English tan colour now. Right, let's get on to some of these pipes. Put my glasses back on. So a quick swig of the old coffee. Right, first up, what we got? We have got a rusticated pot, a heavily rusticated pot. So I've done this rustication before. I think I've called it various things like giraffe rustication and walnut rustication. So call it what you want, but it's a good deep rustication with these contrasting colours. You can still see the grain running through on the smooth bits. Smooth rim. The ring is bronze, same as on here. So that's a bronze ring. And then the wonderful Eldridge Gold Cumberland. And because we've got a bit of light, you can see it's just picking up that nice sparkle as well. Button, slot, no filter on this one. Size wise, it's, let's have a look. 130 long, so 5 and a bit inch. Weighs in at 41 grams, and we've got a 33 deep by 21 and a half wide bowl. I can get nearly get a thumb in there, but depth wise, there we are. So that's that one. And then we have got a little devil Anse. I'm sure most of you know what the devil Anse is about, but for anybody that might not, I'll just give you a quick rundown. I want to say it were the 90s maybe, I'm not 100% sure on that, but Kevin Costner did a mini-series, a 3-part mini-series, I think it were on the History Channel, called the Hatfield and McCoys, which were 2 dueling families. Again, not 100%, but I think they were on the border of Kentucky and Tennessee. I don't know. Obviously, there's a lot of history there that I'm not that clued up on. But the series itself is fantastic. And Kevin Costner played one of the heads of the families. He was called Devil Anse. And he smoked this little pipe that, for some reason, the pipe smoking community took a grip of, and no one knew what this pipe was. All you could see was that it was small. It had a forward canted like apple bowl, and he had this pipe in his mouth pretty much all the way through film. And then obviously some pipe makers started making it, I guess, and obviously there's different takes on it because it's not like shape from history, it's a shape from this particular mini-series. So hence it called the Devil Anse, because that's who smoked it. This one's in smooth with some lovely grain around it there. It's got a German silver band and Eldridge silver Cumberland, and it's kind of the black end of it, so you've just got these faint specks and flecks of silver going through it, which is nice and subtle, but it gives a element of something else to the stem rather than just a black stem. In button, no filter, and obviously this is a small pipe. I mean, it's still a decent size, I guess, but it's 105 long, so we're at 4 1/4 inch. 33 grams, obviously lightweight because it's small, and 30 deep by 19 wide, so still a pretty generous bowl. There you can see. But yeah, I love the Devil Anses. I've done numerous types with rustication, different bands, some with saddle stems. Even did a big shotgun 12 gauge stubby fat one. Done lots of them, and I do like them. So that's the Devil Anse. And then we have the poker, but not just any poker. It is a Jekyll and Hyde poker. I love doing the Jekyll and Hyde, and the reason I tend to do them when they pick up is because one side, like you can see here, is just exceptional straight grain, just lovely. But unfortunately, that straight grain didn't quite follow through onto the other side. But it's got some nice rings in there, and it had this bit of plateau left on the top, and so it just lent itself to this Jekyll and Hyde 2-in-1 type pipe. So there you can see the rim. I think Dr. Jekyll was a good one, wasn't it? And Mr. Hyde was the evil one. So we've got the Jekyll side and the Hyde side. Pristine and a bit rough and ready. There you can see the bird's eye on the smooth side on the bottom and then blasted on the other side. This ring is a copper ring. And then this is one of my favourite, absolute favourite stem materials, although it's a bit of a pain to work with because you've got to be absolutely bang on with everything, because as you can see, the float in there is on display because it's Eldridge's clear amber, which is, yeah, it's a stunning material. So there we have this amazing poker, I reckon. And that is 115 long, so 4.5 inches maybe. 39 grams, so fairly light, and 40 by 19 deep. 40 deep by 19 wide. So yeah, that one, and then the other one you've seen if you saw the last video, but I thought I'd just get around because the amount of times I've got this pipe out in the workshop just to look at it, I absolutely love it. Is the Volcano from last week with the blasted top, smooth rim, this fantastic smooth bottom with the plateau in the middle of it, and then the fantastic Eldridge Yeti Blizzard in a tear drop style. Just stunning straight grain contrast blast on this. And I can't remember specs on that, but they're on the, obviously they're on the shop page on the website. And yeah, 4 pretty special pipes there, I reckon. Really loving making these at the moment. They're coming out fantastic. Great blocks. I mean, I've got, I don't know how many blocks I've got. I haven't got loads left, but once these blocks are done, that'll be me retired, because I don't really know anyone who's got blocks now. They cost a fortune if you can get them, and I don't make a lot of money on these pipes. By the time I've paid the tax man, knocked off the block, the stem, all the sandpaper, the stains, kind of covering machinery I've bought, for like 2 days work you're probably getting like 100 quid if you're lucky, so 50 quid a day. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know what you guys earn per day's pay, but I'm sure you earn more than £50 a day. And so yeah, it's cost a lot doing them, but once it gets where I can't afford to be buying the blocks and that, it's like it's a non-starter. So I've still got some blocks left, so we'll still have some more pipes to come, but yeah, at some point it will end. And if I want a pipe for myself, I just have to buy that block, and obviously it'll still be cheaper than buying a pipe to make myself one, so I'll always have that. I'm going to finish that lovely Oriental silk now, see how the rest of the bowl develops, and if I remember I'll tell you on next video. And I'm going to watch Silo. I'm on halfway through the second season of that Silo. It's been okay. It's had its moments, real good moments, but nothing too special really. just kind of a little bit intriguing. The one that really is special, and I'm putting it out there, I think it might be one of the greatest shows I've ever watched. Well, it is one of the greatest shows. It might be the greatest show. I'm just like, can't wait for next episode to drop each time. And it's Severance, which is absolutely batshit crazy, but there's just so many unanswered questions at the moment, and like, yeah, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. And then 1923 started, I think, at weekend as well, so I'll jump across onto that, and hopefully that builds on the first one. Well, a lot of setting up, I think. Hopefully the second one, this second season's got some action in it now. But yeah, so that's TV sorted, and then decide what pipe to build next. So any ideas, drop them in comments below of any pipes you'd like to see me do. Yeah, and as ever, my friends, stay smoky.